Good morning, beautiful people. Linda from Linda's Essential Science here. Okay, so this has been happening for the last fortnight or so, and I'm equal parts angry and frustrated and equal parts excited. So in the last fortnight or so, I've had 3 people who are currently using oils within my team contact me about their GP recommending them a new supplement that's available from the pharmacy called Seremind. One of them, and this supplement is basically used to treat generalised anxiety disorder. It has a lot of research behind it. It's a natural-based supplement, and obviously the drug reps have been doing the rounds very effectively in my area because now a lot of my clients who are dealing with generalised anxiety have been recommended to be put on this particular supplement. So that's 3 in a fortnight have been recommended this particular supplement. So the drug reps are doing a great job, obviously. So I went in to look into this. This particular supplement is 80 milligrams of lavender oil, which again, equal parts anger, equal parts excitement. The lavender oil is I can't even remember the name of it now. I'm going to have to think of it. I just looked it up before I pressed live, but it's gone. But Seremind is a lavender oil. It's exactly the same genus or species of lavender, the doTERRA, okay? The lavender, and I can never pronounce it, angustifolia. It's actually harvested apparently in the same region that doTERRA do as well. But what's interesting is that I emailed the company because I wanted to understand a little bit more about their lavender oil and how they could get lavender oil through the TGA, which is our Therapeutic Goods Administration, which is the administration, the governing body that allows things to have claims against them. So if you claim something is good for generalised anxiety disorder, you need to have robust studies that back that up. Now, what very intelligently, but very not going to swear, very frustratingly, what has happened is these drug companies have basically taken pure lavender essential oil, therapeutic grade. I'm hoping they wouldn't send me their GCMS testing because it's a patented blend. I'm not sure how you can patent nature. I don't know. Can you patent nature? Because I don't think you can patent nature, but this particular lavender oil is patented, which to me makes me worried what they've added to it, basically, but they won't show me their testing, their GCMS testing profiles, so that I can have a look at it. But if you can't patent nature, well, apparently you can, they've called it something else, and it's just annoying me that I've forgotten what it's called, but it starts with an S. I'll post it in the comments. But because they've called it, I think it's, I want to say Serapax. It doesn't matter, it doesn't really matter. They've patented it with a particular name. They have done all of their studies and their research based with called this particular name. So instead of it being called lavender, they've done their research on this particular, what they've called their particular lavender oil. So say let's just call it Silex or something like that. It's not what it is, but so they've called it that particular name, and they have done all of their studies based upon that, and they're amazing. They're outdone actual antidepressant, or I'm sorry, not antidepressant, anti-anxiety medication. They've outdone placebo, and they've outdone a lot of other things by taking 4 drops of their particular patented lavender oil internally. So now it's available in a capsule, and you can purchase it at their pharmacy, and and then the doctors are prescribing it. I'm rapt that we're heading down that natural pathway. I'm rapt that science and medicine is coming on board with essential oils, but why on earth can't they call it just lavender? Because it is lavender. It's therapeutic grade lavender, harvested in the right way, probably added something to it, but let's not go there. And they're calling it something else so that they can put it in a capsule and sell it as a drug at a pharmacy. I just don't understand. Yet I'm not allowed to tell you that exactly the same genus and species of plant grown in the same region with exceptional quality harvesting distillation processes with massive testing behind it to know it's 100%, that have their GCMS profiles actually available for us to look at if we want to. You can go to a website called Source to You, type the number in the bottom of the bottle into that particular space in the website, and it will bring up their GCMS testing. Yet I emailed this company to ask for that so I could compare it. I didn't say that. I just said, I'm so excited. I'd love to see the profile so I can recommend it to my clients. And they said it is just a, it's really annoying that I can't think of the name of it. It's just a, it is a patented essential oil called this. So they haven't even called it lavender. They've called it this particular new name that they've basically copyrighted. Makes me want to scream, but then I get excited at the same time, because if we can go down the pathway of using a natural alternative instead of an anti-anxiety medication, which we know has detrimental side effects. Lavender doesn't have any side effects in our system. It simply acts upon our body to help to calm the farm. They're now selling it as a supplement that the GPs are just prescribing because these drug reps go around and give them free freaking lunches. So if you have doTERRA lavender oil, newsflash, you may use it internally in a capsule to treat it in the same way that you would treat Seremind, because it's the same damn thing. Yet I can't tell you exactly because they won't give me the GCMS profiling. Interesting, if you ask me. Now, on a side note, if it's been synthetically modified in any way, shape or form, we now have evidence to show that a synthetically created oil does not act on our cells, or our cells do not respond to it in any way, shape or form the same way it does something that nature's provided us. There's been a research company in the States that have been researching a lot of different essential oils, and they have found 4 drops of lavender oil in a capsule once a day, 1 a day dose. 4 drops. That's all Seremind is. This company, this research company, have been really interested in what essential oils and how they act upon our body. Okay, so they have been looking at lots of different essential oils, and we'll just take copaiba as one that they had a look at. And what they did is they took liver cells and they looked at 3 different processes that happen within our bodies within these liver cells. One is an inflammatory pathway, one is an immune pathway, and I cannot remember what the other one was, but just take the inflammatory and the immune pathway. So with an inflammatory pathway, we want to down-regulate it, and with an immune pathway, we want to up-regulate it, okay? So when they bathed these liver cells in copaiba oil from doTERRA, they found that the inflammatory pathways were down-regulated and the immune pathways were up-regulated. Beautiful. So what they did then is they took the copaiba oil supplied by doTERRA and they recreated it in a laboratory to be exactly the same but synthetic, which you can do. And it's actually cheaper once you've got it. It's easy to reproduce, and you can then put that into a bottle and say it's copaiba. So they'd recreated it synthetically and then bathed the same liver cells in that new synthetic copaiba, and it didn't do a thing. In fact, with the inflammatory pathways, it upregulated it. How amazing. How amazing is that? So we know that what nature creates does what it needs to do in our cells. However, I think there was a lovely statement that they said, something along the lines of, you can, Selexin, thank you, Pia, thank you, that is it. Selexin is what they've called lavender. Selexin is what they've called the lavender. They've just named lavender oil Selexin. So because it's called Selexin, they've done all their studies on Selexin. Your cells know the difference. You can adulterate an oil. You can attempt to mask the quality or the natural aspects of an essential oil, but your cells will always know the difference. How empowering is that? I have at my fingertips a stack of these amazing bottles that I know I can turn to, that where my cells will appreciate me. They assist the body to do what it naturally does. They do not cure. They are just assisting our cells to do what they naturally do. They are bathing our cells in helping. They're graceful bridges. You can take the same path from here to here. If you're looking at healing your gut or sorting out your mental health, you can take the same path. Your destination starts at A and ends at B, and you can go through the trenches and the swamp and up and down the mountain ranges, or you can build this beautiful, graceful bridge over the top. You've still got to travel the distance, but it's just how far and how hard that distant travel, that the pathway is. And what for me essential oils have done for myself and my family, and now I've got 450 beautiful people in my team, in my gorgeous oil team, that I get to support. If they choose to, they can turn to me and I will support them with the science behind why the hell these things work. And now I love that Western medicine is coming on board and knowing that this is exciting and happening. But why the hell do they have to call it Selexin, and why can't they just call it lavender oil? Why can't we use those same studies to be able to claim the same stuff with this amazing bottle? Why? Why do you have to put it in a capsule? Why can't you present it like this so that we can choose to put it in a capsule or in a diffuser or on our skin or on our bodies? That we have other options in ways to use it instead of taking a pill. You can even put 4 drops in water and shot it down if you want. It's not a harmful drug. It is a beautiful, natural, amazing thing from Bulgaria that has been harvested and distilled and grown from seed to bottle with the most incredible ethics, with the most, they're all about giving back. Everywhere, there's no one that loses out along the way. And then we get these incredible, beautiful bottles. Now, I know my thoughts are all hazy, but I just needed to get that out there because it's something that's been really upsetting me for quite a long time now. And now that I've got something tangible, and I've been waiting for the email back from the drug company, and they gave it to me, and they didn't give me anything. They gave me a go away email. They didn't give me the hardcore stuff. So yeah, do your own research. Have a look at some of the studies on Selexin, because the studies are fantastic. It's just really, really, really frustrating that they're on Selexin and not Lavender angustifolia, which is the species of lavender that they've used, which is exactly what this bottle is. Best place to buy vegetable capsules. You can get them if you're ever putting a US order into doTERRA. You can get them, just chuck a bottle in there, really cheap. But most good health food shops will have vegetable capsules available for sale. So yeah, and online, just type in vegetable capsules. There's a stack of online stores. Love and hugs, beautiful people. I'm breathing because I have my lavender oil. Have a lovely day.